Hello, Radiant Light. Welcome back. And if you're new, hi, welcome. I'm Michele. And this is Soul Insights and Tarot. Okay. So connect in. We're going to be looking at what is coming up for you, what changes are in store for you. I am tailoring this for the immediate to near future, and we'll see what exactly that means, but that's the next upcoming change. And messages also from Spirit. I'm connecting in through Healing Light Source energies to see what is needed right now on your path to support, to bring insight, clarity, and understanding for more soul alignment and soul activation on your path at this time. So we're going to be looking at what is coming up next on your path. If this is something that is resonating for you, glad to have you here. All right, Radiant Soul Light. So let's connect in. You can always jump ahead to the timestamps if you'd like to. Soul story number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. So if you're connecting in with me further, take a deep breath in. Pause at the top of the breath as you breathe out. Bring your awareness into that space in between the in-breath and out-breath as you breathe out consciously. Drawing in through the in-breath again, healing light energies. And breathing out, feeling those healing light energies stabilizing and centering you. The next breath in, breathe in above the crown chakra, connecting in through the soul star chakra. Let your energy radiate out to getting into the higher vibrational octave of you for more clarity and insight. As you release the breath, consciously, slightly draw the breath down through the soles of the feet, anchoring into the earth and the earth star chakra, rooting through the earth star chakra, anchoring through the supportive energies of Mother Earth, breathing in, connecting into the galactic energies, centering there, feeling yourself centered, secure, aligned, aligning fully through your higher self, extending in to your soul design to get the right messages for you at this time on your path. Hello, Radiant Soul Light. Good to connect with you. Welcome if you're new. And Happy New Year. I so appreciate you if you've been traveling with me for a while on the soul path. I really appreciate the connection. Okay, so this was one of the, some of the people in my Patreon Soul Path Awakening community asked me to connect in for this reading. Now, soul story number 1, if you chose the Zoistite in 1919, New Beginnings, I had actually wanted a different card for this because I was getting something with New Beginnings, but this makes sense for you. There's a lot of green in this card and yellow. And so what I'm getting is there's two areas of your life. Oh, 2 ages, 2 stages coming together. There's a colliding or collision or opposition coming. You're going to be getting a lot more balance in your life. And there's 2 major areas of your life that are needing attention or getting attention and are changing. So the new beginnings coming for you is going to bring a lot of joy, happiness, but confirmation of what you've been focused on in the past. I almost feel like this is like a completion somehow, or perhaps a karmic completion and or a culmination. You could be taking different parts of your life, different experiences, different things that you've studied. Somehow you're bringing it all together. And that's the message from Source, is saying, bring it all together. Spirit is saying, bring it all together. You have this amazing ability to, I just heard, read people or understand people. Start using that more. Start using that intuition, that inner navigating principle within you. The message I'm getting also is you're going to try not to be thrown off by the changes that are coming. These are changes that you've called in. For some, it could be a bit destabilizing, or you might feel a little bit uncertain right now that things are destabilized or aren't as stable as you would like them. But that is coming. One of the things that's coming with the new beginnings is more stabilization. So you are in a phase of both an ending and a new beginning. Let's put this here. So it's both for you. It's an ending and a new beginning. And with Zoistite, it's giving you an emotional upliftment. Something is going to be lifting up emotionally, or you're going to be feeling more uplifted emotionally. You're going to feel more joy, or perhaps some of you may be even already feeling this already, where I feel a little more joyful, or I don't know why, I feel more hopeful, more optimism. So if you have been feeling that you don't have a lot of optimism in your life, that things have been kind of ho-hum, or that too much, that you've had to do too much, that's the message I'm getting. There's something about doing too much. I've had to do too much. This change that's coming in for you is a change that is going to last many, many years, is the message that I'm getting. So this is also about detoxifying, strengthening the immune system. Again, you're getting ready for these big changes is what I'm getting. So if you've had energies that you feel like you've been more influenced or held back by other people, that is also going to be changing. You're going to have a lot of self-determination. You're going to be coming more from your own inner authority, that you want to make these changes, you want to follow through on these changes. You're also going to be seeing where the changes are coming from and helping them along in your life, like assisting in what already is happening and staying instead of fighting it. There we go. Make a move. Yeah, see? And I find there's dual here, the masculine, the feminine. 19, right? It's 10 and 10. And when you have those two 10s, it adds to a 20. So it's also saying there's going to be support, or there's going to be someone to help you, or people to help you on your path now in this journey. And for some of you, it can be new beginnings in a new area, a different area, that you're going to be living in. Oh, wow, look at that. Just as I said, being helped, accept love. So this group, you've been conjuring up, you've been, manifesting, you've been creating, you've been, and manifesting, I mean by you've been putting in the action. This isn't just about doing a wish list or, a vision board. You've been putting in some kind of consistent effort to manifest, to move forward, to create, to draw something or someone in. Now, these changes can be, you move and you meet someone that you greatly love, or your love relationship goes to the next level, or you meet a collaborator and then you move, or you meet someone and then you move together. This could be your health gets better. Again, it's going to be two areas of your life. And then we have time machine, and then the power of purpose. So the message that I'm getting for you, what I see here is that it's taken time to conjure this up, to create. You've had to balance a lot, maybe balancing two parts of your life, balancing finance with how much you're working. There's been a lot of balance here, or having to, attend to a lot. But I am getting the message that these changes bring in more connection to your purpose and what it is you feel you really want to do in life, where and how you want to live. I just heard getting rid of something toxic, Soulite. There's some toxicity. Zoistite's speaking to me. Zoistite's going to help you. There's a toxicity that you're letting go of or getting rid of, whether it's a way of thinking, a thought process, a certain type of relationship, person, or it could be something that you're doing or have been doing or were doing in your life that was somehow blocking. There you go. Shine 5 changes, was blocking your passion, your purpose, let's put this here. So we've got Leo here, and then we have Uranus change. So if you've been wondering, is this going to change? I've been working on this. Is this going to change? Is this finally going to change? This is like a lot of change in your life. This is like complete overhaul. This is not, if you've chose soul story number 1, my sense is you're prepared for this, because this is not with 5 here, the sun, or no, the sun, Leo rather, creative energies, and Uranus change 25/7. This is coming from the Akashic. This is coming from spirit. This is it's a time and timing issue also. It's like, okay, the time is now. I've completed this cycle. So for some of you, this could bring, maybe you have some kind of shift happening. Uranus is going to go back into Gemini. It's in later degrees as I'm doing this reading in Taurus. So you could be having some kind of Uranian change. With this 1919 energy, again, this is big change. This is not change that is small changes or just like a move. It's huge. It's more than just a move or something like that. It could include a move. I'm not saying that it doesn't. It can from here. But these are changes that are going to bring you more somehow in the forefront of your life, where you have more time, more energy, more flexibility, more time to shine, to share your gifts, to do something more of what you want. For some of you, this change brings a new direction on a career level, right? But these are changes that are karmically due. So it's also, again, a karmic completion, karmic culmination, pulling different things together, even with these cycles here that I'm noticing, these spheres. It's like it's like the Wheel of Fortune, this change coming in. Done, it's complete. Even with the conjuring, it's done, it's complete. The conjure is complete. The potion is complete. The spell is complete. The soup is complete. The stew is it's complete. It's also bringing in much more. It's saying to be gentle with yourself. I'm getting be a bit gentle through these changes. Make sure you have some time to rest or take a respite. But it's also bringing more opportunities into your life with these changes. Okay, and you've got Leo here. So this could be, Pluto and Aquarius. North Node is going to be going into Aquarius. That, if you have any placements, planets in the sign of Pluto, or sign of Leo rather. I don't know why I keep getting Pluto. I know you have Uranus here, but I'm getting like deep inner change, the inner workings of your life are somehow changing. Is that making sense to you, Soulite? It's making sense to me. All right, we're going to pull one more oracle card and then get to the tarot. Yeah, don't fear the change. Don't fear the reaper. Don't feel what's leaving, letting go of. Now, I get 2 groups here. Some of you are already in the letting go of. Some of you are already answering the soul call to assist in these changes. Some of this has to be bold, make the first move, cardinal move, and you have make a move here, and it's right under make a move. This is make a move in your life. Make a move in the direction of the changes that you want to do. Okay, you're being asked to initiate this. This is, whenever you're watching this, this is what you've been learning. Look at that with the green. You're good enough. Make the move. Initiate, about love. If this is about a relationship or relationships or having the support, you're good enough. You're healing some kind of level about good enough or understanding something, so that you can shine more, so that you can be up front center, you can appear more, you can have more of what you really choose or need and want. So these changes are going to be bringing you a lot more abundance. We're going to take another one. A new start is coming in, new moon. So there we go. Fresh starts, new beginning. But something is definitely ending. It could be a way of being. It could be a lifestyle. It could be, it's so many things for so many different people, Soulite, but I really feel for this group that this is both about an ending and a beginning. And it's, some of you, it's happening right at the same time. You're seeing, wow, this is changing, or I'm changing. I'm going in this direction. I no longer want to do this, or I no longer want to do this in this particular way. I'm something new is coming in, or I have new desires. I have new hopes or new dreams, or so this is a lot about something new. This is about drawing in and letting go. It's almost like if whatever somebody liked when they were in middle school, maybe you don't like that anymore. Maybe it's your music tastes. This is definitely going to be changes in taste, whether food and or people or all of the above. And so you're coming out of some kind of learning lesson here. Page of Swords. And communication. So one of the things that's very highlighted for you, Soulite, is the ability to communicate more, communicate your needs and wants, or this could be also doing the change brings a new level of communication and awareness. And then we've got Queen of Swords. I bet for you, now I'm doing this reading in January, I believe end of April. This is a timeless reading, but I will weave some of the astrology in because I know some people have told me that you like that in the comments and in Patreon. I think Uranus and Gemini, Uranus and Gemini, you're changing your way of thinking. You're changing your attitude, Zoistite, more positive, less negativity, less being held back, like kind of I can do. But it's a playful energy. It's a lighter energy, but it's a very determined energy. And look at there, you have Six of Wands. And then you have Four of Swords. So the message for you is, yes, the energy is going to be ramping up. These changes are happening. You want to make sure that you are also taking time off or time to rest, reflect, or renew, retreat, and then go out again. And retreat, meditate, reassess, go out again. These changes are bringing much more success. I want to say you're moving in from faith over fear. And this is also about a mindset change. So some of the changes that are coming in for you, or the way your changes are happening, which are going to be much more optimistically if you're vibing towards this reading, because you've moved more into faith over fear. Not that you don't have fear, but you handle it or you do whatever, and you're keeping to your course. And I almost feel like these are compasses in a way where you're navigating. Even she's got a rudder here. So you're letting your intuition go through more, but with logic and reason. So you're balancing intuition, logic, and reason. Or if you're not, the message is start doing that. And then take time to replenish. You're dreaming a new dream, Soulite. There's a new dream or vision coming in that you're going to put a plan to that's more in alignment with the way you want to now create or manifest and live out your soul's purpose. So this is showing victory. These changes, this new direction is bringing a new level of success, acclaim, victory of some sort. Now, some of you is going to be in the area of something to do with communication and or publishing or getting the word out or your word out. That can be a part of it for some of you. For some of you, it's a mindset change. You've been changing your thinking. You've healed something. Some long-standing wound is healed. And the message is to move forward now. Do not hold yourself back anymore. Do not hold yourself back. Wow, okay. So look at that. Some of it, you're getting acceptance. And so some of you are drawing in a soulmate. Look at that. Acceptance. So you're drawing in more soulmate relationships, whether business, collaborative, or a soulmate to journey. You've got love here. You've got two individuals. But this is going to bring, if this is someone you've been dating with or you haven't been quite certain with, this brings this relationship to the next level. Those of you that are not partnered or in a relationship right now, a love relationship, dating, marriage, or engagement, living together, all of the above, this brings in a relationship that changes your life and the direction of your life into more expansion. See, so these changes for you bring you into a level that you can actually do your purpose. I'm hearing more. You're going to be able to do more of what you feel you came here to do or what you really want to do. There's a lot of realizations in this group also. So again, I feel like a lot of the changes that are happening for you are happening on the mental realm. There's like been a healing, maybe about beliefs or ideas or a perception of yourself. This healing is bringing you into this beautiful acceptance of yourself and your life, but the ability and your abilities, but your ability to make the changes you need and want to for this next level for you. All right, beautiful soul light. Your soul insights mantra to connect into this energy is I am being guided by my soul and I make the changes I need and want to align more to my soul and activate more of my soul. Oh, I just heard, and for some of you, for more abundance. Yeah, okay. And for some of you, for more abundance and love-centered living. Some of you, there's a shift. If you've been very focused on career, I'm not saying you're not going to have career, your own interests or job or something like that, or even if you're in school, but you've learned some kind of lesson. And I feel it can be a lesson about relationship with yourself, with life in general, and with other people. So if you've been focused a lot on work and career, then a relationship is going to take key precedence in your life. Understanding yourself through a love relationship, how to love, how to be with someone, live with someone. Those of you that have already been doing that and have navigated that, that's coming to a nice even point, and you're going to be focusing more on you, some goal, some dream, manifesting a vision, putting a plan in place, following through with certain steps, or something that's more individually for you. All right, beautiful soul light. I hope this really helps and resonates. Please let me know in the comments. And if you do like this, I'd like you to subscribe, share. It helps when you share the video. I would like to connect with more people if people feel a resonance to that. And also you can hype the video. I forgot that. I love that because I do that on some videos and it does all those hearts. All right, beautiful soul. Happy New Year. And whenever you see this reading, it is the right time for you. Lots of love and light. Hello, beautiful soul light. Welcome. This is soul story number 2, 333, support. 369. The message I'm getting for you, something is completing or ending that's not supporting you anymore. This could be a habit, a belief, an addiction. You're going to get the support. Now, Spirit is also saying you have support, that you have, I heard the intelligence, a creative intelligence. You're being supported spiritually right now a lot in your endeavors or whatever you're focused on, but you are also going to get some kind of outer support. Could be this video, could be another video, could be a book, it could be a person, it could be people, it could be a group, it could be a mentor, a teacher. You're being asked to gather with others also, that will be a sense of support. Maybe locally, in your neighborhood or some kind of local community, and or also even online, some kind of online support. This support is so that you can release something, let go of something that's no longer supportive, no longer life enhancing, no longer optimal, no longer resonating to where you are actually now on your path and where you're at in your soul's unfolding. On your soul path journey, you're to let go of this. Now, for some of you, this could be some level of negativity, despondency, depression, something that's been holding you back. But it could be, again, it could be some kind of habit, something that's habit forming. You're being asked to look at your habits, addictions, whether it's what you eat, what you do, what you watch. Are you doom scrolling? What is going on? So this support is to help you on this next level and part of your path. So let's put that there. And the lepidolite. So this is also could be getting over some anxiety. You're going to get the support, whether it's pharmaceutical, medication, herbal, supplements, some type of food. Again, this is Spirit wants you to know you're moving into a space of getting more support. You are supportive. Spirit wants you to know that you are supported psychically in the psychic realm, in the Akashic. Now, lepidolite can also connect you into the astral and Akashic. So you may be connecting in with the spiritual realm more, the spirit realm. Even angelic is what I'm hearing also. That the frequency of earth angel is also coming through on you. Either you're an earth angel. Oh, look at that, change in progress. But look at your instinct, and you got a little fur baby here. Do you have a fur baby that is helpful? This is also connecting into your instincts and going with the flow. So you're going to be moving forward. So if it's been hard to give up something or let something go or change a habit or a routine or bring in a better habit, make something that's healthier or more life enhancing or is more aligned. This could be, something with your schedule or your routine. You're going to be putting things in order that help you progress. Okay, wow, look at that moved. And get clarity. That's what this quartz crystal wants to say, is also, if you haven't been feeling like you have the clarity to do what it is that you want to do, wow, that card you're going to have the support to follow your dreams and make things happen. This is also about getting extra support, whether a friend, a family member, whether it's an employee or someone that you pay to help you, an assistant. You're going to have more support. And there again, we got a cat there on the other side, and then one that's here. So this is about, because cats work with absorbing denser frequency energy, which you might say negative energy. I hate to sometimes say that, because the negative is the feminine and the positive is the masculine. If we look at, AC, DC, if we look at current, the electromagnetic aspect of us, the masculine and the feminine aspect. So that could be something for you, but also you have some dreams or goals that you might seem to be far off visions. Whatever it is, you're clearing something up. You're being supported to clear something up so you can follow your dreams, so you can move forward. You can start planning or taking action on something, okay? So this could be whatever it is that you are getting the support for. It's aligning something. I get something new coming in for you. There's this alignment. That's just interesting. I just heard the name Jack or Jax. I don't know what that Jack or Jax, that name. Yeah, I get with this group, there could have been some things that were stuck or stalled or just not moving. So you're getting the support so you can move forward, so you can go in the direction that you really want to go in or need to go in, or whatever it is that you're wanting to do. Yeah, very strong with the J name. What is that about? Wow, look at that. See, Pluto, rebirth. Change, transformation, rebirth. 27-9, you're ending something that held you back or stopped you. Again, is this a mindset, a belief? This could be a habit, something that became a habit that isn't the right habit. It's some level of a habit or addiction. Yeah, you're letting go of something from the past. So look to any areas of, is there a habit, is there a belief, an idea, it could be a food, it could be ingesting something or eating something, or, it could be certain substances. There's something that you're to let go of that's part of your past that's Spirit is saying you're not bringing forward with you. Whether this is a perception of yourself, but for many of you it's going to be a habit, or you're bringing in a new habit. Maybe you never meditated and now you meditate more. So this is getting the habits that support you. What do we have here? But motive, yeah. So this is telling you to focus on intention. What is your true motive? What do you really want to do? What do you really want to accomplish? What do you want to see happen? What do you want to experience now? You're being asked to bring in conscious awareness. A new level of intention is coming through, and it's going to light your way. Now, remember that quartz crystal moved. So with clarity comes the ability to have change. Okay, and the next card we have here is Call of the Muse. This could be giving time in the day or making a type of routine that it does allow you to focus more on what it is that you want to do or what you want to create, or doing more of what you want to do. And I'm going to take this because Roots of Abundance, so, and under Rebirth. So these changes are moving you more into a space of accepting your abundance or feeling more abundant in your life and not feeling too restricted. Like for you, asking for help is going to open you up to more abundance. Helping yourself more, is going to open you up. But definitely with this soul group, you are changing something in the way that you get supported or receive your support. This is also opening up to support, opening up to receive. And as you do that, you connect into the abundance of the universe. But you're definitely, look at this too, look at that. We got the South Node again. Don't let your past hold you back. So you've got the South Node here, past and South Node, and Pluto. So to me, the regenerative principle for you right now to regenerate, the rebirth, after the letting go, the death, something is gone. You're being asked some past habit, some past idea, something of the past has been holding you back. And now you're going to have the support to let it go, to move on, to move onward and upward, to not let it hold you back. And look at you got, don't let pride get in your way. Well, to me, the message I'm getting from that, and I'm going to put this over here so it's all together, is don't let, oh, I did this way, or I know how to do it, or I know what to do. Whatever that means to you, it's saying don't let your past hold you back. Your past perception of yourself, your past idea, your past beliefs, past relationships, don't let habits, something that you started in the past, maybe it was useful and it's no longer useful, or maybe it's holding you back. For some of you, it's something that you needed to let go of a long time ago, and so you're going to have the support, you're going to have the motivation, you're going to have the fortitude. Connecting into your creativity is going to help you. If you look at letting go, whatever you're releasing and letting go of, if you're letting go and releasing this habit, move into the creator part of you, the muse. Like, okay, I'm creating something different in my life, and so this is how I feel, and this is how I want to feel, or this is how I see myself. And so if you're seeing yourself in this vision of very, healthy and feeling good about life, then you're going to do certain behaviors and eat certain foods and do certain activities that support that. So you're actually moving into a creative flow and envisioning, creating this image, this idea of yourself or your life. Now it's about putting the reality, putting the steps to what creates that, right? So if I'm envisioning myself being a painter, I need to paint. I need to go get the paint. I need to do the painting. I can't just visualize, oh, I want to be artistic, or I want to be more peaceful. If I want to be more peaceful, I need to, do some meditation or Qigong or Tai Chi or meditation or hiking or something, mindfulness, whatever brings more peace. So that's kind of what you're working on. So I'm hearing you're a work in progress, Soulite. You're working on this right now. There we go. The Page of Cups. Empress, abundance. So this is creating a world that is actually more peaceful, more measured, more meditative. It's more based on abundance. And feeling that support, opening to be supported by other people, by the universe. I feel like once you shift whatever this is you're meant to let go of, this habit, this routine, whatever it is whatever's been kind of stuck in the way, this is how I always do it, or whatever that sticking point is for you. Once you let that go, look at this, so much opens up. You've got the Empress here, this Venusian energy, right? Taurus, Libra. And the King of Pentacles, when I see that, it's like, wow, I can relax more. I'm more measured, I'm more relaxed, I'm more connected to my body, I'm more connected to my instincts, my body wisdom, my intuition here with the doggy or the wolf. And so you're going to be using some wisdom, like, okay, this doesn't work for me anymore. I'm not going to do this. You're going to find ways of dealing with anxiety or uncertainty in your life, or just in the world in general, that are healthier for you, that are better, that are supportive, that bring more awareness, that bring more inner peace and calm, and bring you more clarity. That's the lepidolite. You're going to be dealing with this excess energy or nervousness or anxiety a feeling up in the air, not knowing what's happening, or not understanding certain people or the world or certain relationships, whatever it is that you're in this process of soul light that you're working on, whether it's not just outer work of career or projects, it's this inner work, this inner growth. Your soul is saying it's time for you to get on this level. It's time for you to achieve this now, okay? But God, I love this. Don't hold yourself back. Don't let pride get in the way. Don't hold yourself back. South Node, South Node. You have the support to not hold yourself back anymore. Wow, I love that. Moving into faith. I just talked about this on my Patreon group today. Moving from faith over fear. Look at that. 3-3. The support is going to give you the faith. You're going to have faith in different ways. Now, this could be spiritually. This could be religious, on a religious level. This could be your spiritual principles, your spirituality, your spiritual routine starts strengthening your faith, your inner knowing. And look at how this is amethyst purple here. And you've got the lepidolite. So this is directly getting that soul support, that spiritual support, spiritual understanding. So whatever your question is, whatever you're needing right now, faith is the key. Connecting into your own inner spirit, your inner knowing, your intuition. Connecting with others spiritually aligned people. Connecting to your higher self, God, connecting in through prayer or meditation. Okay, opening up to receive the sacrament of life. We've got peace here, the dove, the Holy Spirit. That's the wholeness, that's holistic. So this also has a lot to do with healing. That as you heal, this part of your life, or you have more faith in optimism and possibilities. And you feel more rested, more relaxed. You're going to get off of this hamster wheel, of feeling like, oh, I have to accomplish, whatever it is. Whatever that is for you, you're getting off of that. Let's see, South Node. So this is like a change that is supported internally by your own higher self. You've got your spirit team guiding you. You're in the right place right now. You just need to follow through and let go of that past or beliefs, mistakes, regrets. This is time to let go of that. This is time to let go of any habit, any behavior, any addiction, any routine that's just not allowing you to progress in the way that you want to. All right, your soul insights manner. Oh, wait a minute, manner. Hold on, what's coming? Oh, something's changing about the manner in which you live. So the way in which you live, what you do. This is definitely a frequency shift that's going to be changing something about your routine, about what you tangibly do in your life as well. Okay? So there could be, Pluto could be aspecting you at this time. Yeah. Okay, so like... I rely on my faith to move past my fears. I am guided by my own intuition and inner knowing. I have support through my higher self, my spirit team, spirit guides, through God and in the universe. So your guide spirit wants you to know you are supported. Support yourself in the changes. Set it up so that you are supported in releasing the past, the behaviors, whatever it is, the habit, releasing whatever it is you're working on right now. Support yourself, and as you support yourself, you will be and are supported. Thank you so much, Soul Light, for connecting. If you would like to share, I'd love it if you'd share with others the video, like, subscribe, do the hype. And I just wish you just so much love, light, and wisdom, and so much serenity also for you on your path. Lots of love and light. Hello, Radiant Soul. Welcome. This is Soul Story number 3. You've got 555 change. Chrysocolla. I get a lot with communication with this group, and 555 breaks down, right? 5, 10, 15, 15, 6. It's about manifesting something. It's tangible change in new directions, new people, but also brings in this 6 vibration that it's time for you to have more fulfillment in your life. It's time for you to connect into more joy. So maybe releasing some level of guilt or shame or remorse, I should have, could have, and connecting more into the immediate, the moment. Spirit wants you more in the moment and to feel the joy, whether it's small, because this joy is going to radiate out. You're also changing something, maybe even within your body, getting better and better or healthier at something. You're getting more self-assured. This change that's coming in is bringing in a new direction, new people. Some of you, there could even be traveling. Now, you've got chrysocolla here, which has to do with clearing up negativity, but also communication, communing with the divine, communing with the all that is. And again, spontaneous self-expression comes through. And true or genuine self-expression is soul expression. So chrysocolla has a lot to do with communication, and this could be a group where you're singing or doing some kind of creative expression or creativity or art or music, theater, writing, something where you're expressing your experience or expressing your spirit or spiritual path in creative ways. So this is the time to allow movement, to be spontaneously moved, spontaneous creation, spontaneous sharing. Spirit is saying it's a time to be more spontaneous and let go of some kind of guilt or shame, or whether about from someone else or yourself, or I didn't do this, I should have done this, why didn't I do this sooner, this is about moving more in the moment for you. This is definitely about moving out of should-haves, could-haves, would-haves, why didn't I, why didn't they, why did, and kind of really taking what you've gone through and moving forward. So it's like, what is the clay, the color of clay that you have, or how many clay balls you have, right? You're taking those and you're going, okay, I'm going to create from this. I'm going to make this happen. Okay, we've got prosperity and abundance. Yeah, and tears of joy and sadness. See, you're having to kind of, reconcile. Oh, I was happy about that. I was sad. That made me unhappy. I should have done this. I could have done that. This is human life, human experience. And because you're creating a life that's based on joy and, prosperity. This is also saying that you're not going to get stuck on being upset. Like, okay, I'm upset. This happened or this didn't happen. I'm healing, I'm dealing with it, and then I'm moving on. I do want to say the changes that are coming for this group are bringing some new level of abundance or prosperity, or something is going to get easier. I'm hearing the worst is behind you, the hardest is behind you. Yes, you still have to follow through, but Spirit is saying you need to bring in some kind of momentum. This is about moving forward or upward, outward, whatever. When I say forward, it doesn't, it's not really about a destination. It's just that something that you've been focused on or working on is about to ease up. In other words, you're about to get some kind of result that is emotionally fulfilling, emotionally pleasing. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let me just shuffle these more. Yeah, you're a ray of sunshine, Soul Light. Yeah, the ray of sunshine. The sun is coming back in. Now, I don't know when you are watching this, but I do feel for a lot of you, this could be, look at loving what you do, achievement. You're moving into a cycle where the changes that are coming up have to do with your own Capricornian energy, your own movement, which is interesting because Capricorn is 15, right? It's a 10 here for projects or something new coming in. But 555 distills to a 15-6. So this has a lot to do with your achievement, your follow through, your work, your labor, your focus, but really working in the material world. Those of you that have been really working on some kind of material goal, a dream, a goal, a vision, a project that it is about to flourish. You're about to get some new level of stability where you can kind of take a breather. Especially if this is some kind of project, or maybe you've been looking for a job or something, this is showing tangible results that you love, that you feel good. And I want to say, I feel like this has not been easy, that this could have brought you a lot of disappointment, a lot of pain. The Spirit has said the reason why is it really puts you in touch with these deeper parts of yourself. You really had to get beyond some surface layers, whether that's feeling a victim or feeling you have to be the hero, whether you have to put the smiley face on, or whether you're the person that's sad all the time, whatever it is, there's some polarity that played out for you. And it's really been this, like a form, well, here we go, progression. It's been part of your journey. I will put that there, Soul Light. So it's been part of your soul's journey. It hasn't been real. A lot of you have been saying, well, why is this not happening? Why is that happening? Why am I not getting this? Why is this not? Because you had to integrate this part of you, and the only way was to go through. So you had to go through the opposite of what you thought you were meant to go through, or what was going to happen. All right, Soul Light. And the reason that you had to do that is so that you heal these deeper parts to bring them into wholeness. It's like if you look at your life and you know, as different parts of a symphony, different instruments, they all had to be retuned. They all had to be tuned. So different parts of your life, subconsciously, consciously, inner, outer, have been challenged and going through some kind of change to bring it kind of all up to speed, to upgrade, up level, but in a way that brings in wholeness. So it's you have been progressing. Yeah, you had to open to the discovery of yourself, all parts, all aspects. So you've been living through winning, losing, up, down, regret, happiness, gratitude, appreciation, not forgiving, forgiving. You know, you've been really playing out a lot of the polarity, and you see that here, tears of joy and sadness. They're kind of one and the same. They're just different aspects of the same energy. And then we have great big love. Okay, I'm going to take another card here because we've got the Oracle's gift. So I do feel for those of you that are very connected spiritually, or to your psychic ability, or understanding yourself more on a psychic intuitive level, that's coming. And what I feel like the beloved, you could be calling in something, like you're dreaming something, you're meditating, you're drawing it in. You're also going to be savoring your results. You're going to be savoring the journey. You're going to be savoring the journey. Like, look how far I've come. Look what I've done. Look what we've created. Look what we've done. Yeah, it's like you've healed all these different parts or aspects of you. So sorry, wow, okay. Okay. Yeah, win-win outcome. Moon and Libra, these different parts. So Libra, you know, having to do with the relationship with ourselves, inner and outer, our relationship to ourselves, our higher self, a relationship to another. So what you've achieved something new, a new level of love, of healing. This, by the way, has a lot to do with love. And also 555, like I said, breaks down to a 15-6. That 6 energy has to do with harmony. So there could have been inner conflict, or inner and outer conflict, or a conflict with another person, a beloved, a conflict with the universe or with your path. Why is this not happening? Why am I not progressing? What's going on? You know, why do I feel this way about myself? So you're being asked to hold your vision while you're in this deeper healing phase, because this healing phase for you is bringing about great change. Okay, let's get one more for you. Oh, wow. Nothing is yet in stone. Win-win. So your spirit really wants you to be in the journey. to not overthink, to move more in your feelings, even when you're achieving. Even when you're focused on outer concerns or work or achievement, prosperity and abundance, you need to feel. That's why you've got the cat here. The cat's, and look at, she's laid back. It's the feminine. You need to feel your way through this part of the path, the journey. Nothing is yet in stone. So because you were a certain way in your past or expected a certain something to happen, that doesn't necessarily mean that it is going to happen in that way. You can change this is the message, you can change your life. I love this. You can grow. You can have the growth. Creation. Yeah, you're changing your perception about yourself and about life. That's the bigger change for you, is changing the perception of yourself and life. And here we have the butterfly for transformation. We have the dove here for the spirit, for peace. 2 butterflies. Some of you, this change brings attracting people that are more in alignment or supportive, or relationships that are just more alignment and more transformative. The relationships that are around you or that are now coming in, there's a level of transformation, because as you're transforming, this is about attracting those that are also progressing on their path. Now, for some of you, this could be attracting, a relationship or better relationships. A lot of you are looking for the other in your life. Who's my match? What's my match? Whether creatively, collaboratively, I want to be around people that are more my match. What am I seeing? What am I seeing in other people? So as you're growing, this is also about, again, the beloved. This is about understanding that what I see in myself, I'm starting to see in other people. So if I don't like what I'm seeing in myself, or I don't like what I'm seeing in other people, how am I seeing that in myself? So you're clearing up, Soul Light, I'm going to put this here. You're clearing up a lot of I just heard misrepresentations, misperceptions, growth. Your growth is having you create a new reality. This is about creating a new reality or new vision. You're also going to be getting a lot of information, intuitive information. Some of you may even be an oracle or consider yourself an oracle. Maybe you read the tea leaves, maybe tarot, maybe you're psychic. I just feel you're opening up to a new level of kind of relaxing into the universe, more into your journey. Less worry about the journey and where you're going, and more being more in the moment. So if you haven't made the decisions that you thought you needed to make, don't worry, you're not off track. You're going to have to just kind of rest, go with the flow, take more of a relaxed approach at this part of your path right now. Because there's a lot that's changing. You're in a phase where there's been a lot of healing and growth, and now you have to integrate that. It has to marinate. It has to percolate. Look, the tea. It has to steep. You have to steep. Story number 1. Yeah, see, look at that. The star, healing. Connect to your inner knowing, your inner guidance, your spirit, your star, North Star, through your intuition, your inner knowing. That inner compass, opening to discover. You're discovering different parts of you, but you're also realizing that you have the key. Wow, look at that. We got the Fool. Oh, I love this for you. 5 of Pentacles, and that shows 4 of Wands. Certain people are no longer going to fit in your path, or certain types of relationships or certain activities. You're over. You're done with that. But you are bringing people in that are more aligned. So if there's a bit of space right now and you're feeling like, oh, my life doesn't really fit me, or there could be a little bit of a crunch financially for some of you, that's okay. That's gonna change up, all right, Soul Light? Okay, I want to make sure you can see these. Wow. And just look at that. It's out of this tumultuousness and the path that you start seeing some level of clarity, or this new vision coming in. You're getting a new perception. But let yourself marinate, let yourself integrate, assimilate what it is you've learned or healed. This is a new beginning, and this is a 5 energy. So a lot of you could be healing from finance, from the idea of abundance, being provided for, the idea of relationships that didn't quite fit in, that were problematic situations, bosses, relationships. You're getting out of that. You're growing out of the need to even try to change people. I feel like this is, you're going out of changing circumstances into creating something new. You're moving more into the idea that, I would say, instead of problem solving, creative solutions. So with the 4 of Wands here, you're about to go in a new level. And that level, it has to do with whatever you're focused on and are achieving, whether personal goals or public, professional goals. You are progressing. And this deeper healing means that you're going to be able to create something where you have a whole new kind of lease on life. Look at that, the Star and the Fool. So we've got that, Aquarian energy, the full Uranus. So that's kind of like, here's the message I'm getting for you also, is that it's going to look different. That's why it's not etched in stone, or it's not yet in stone. Whatever it is that you're dreaming up, cooking up, whatever you've been focused on pre this deep healing that you're coming out of, it's going to come about differently. It's not going to come out the way that you thought. And Spirit wants you to know that. It's almost like it's going to be like a breech birth in a way. It's like it's coming out different, backwards. It's going to seem like, oh, how did this happen first when I wasn't even working on this? Or how did this happen first and this happened second? That doesn't make sense. It's not going to make rational sense, and you're going to try to figure it out. And Spirit is saying you can't figure this out. So you can't figure this out. You won't be able to, but it's obviously bringing a new level. It's bringing a sense of completion for you. And also something to be happy about, to appreciate, to celebrate. So this is also saying that for the work that you've put in, for whatever you've been doing personally, individually, collectively, professionally, there is going to be cause to appreciate, to be in gratitude, to celebrate. There is going to be some kind of celebratory moment, and it could be through money, monetary, it could come through recognition, but your growth is creating a new level. Whatever you've been going through, it's about a new level that gives you a new lease on life and a new perception on life. Okay? Okay, Soulite, let me connect in. Through my growth, healing, and empowerment, I am creating an abundant reality. That's it. Whatever that abundance is to you, you are about to get it. Whatever that means to you. Okay, Soulite, so I'd love if you would share the video. If you like this reading, like it, give the hype, those little hearts that come up. And if you want to share in the comments how this reading resonated or how it unfolds for you, or anything else you want to share with me, that would be great as well. And ways to connect with me further are in the description box of this video, where the timestamps are. All right, wishing you so much. Wow, I just heard power and passion. That's going to go together with you with that Capricorn. Power and passion. You're manifesting more now from power and passion. The changes bring more power and passion. Lots of love and light. Hello, Radiant Soul. So you are soul story number 4. I usually only do 3, but this morning 4 wanted to come. Synergy. Very powerful time for you. Something's happening in your life and also within your body-mind system where you're getting more energized, more vitality. And this is going to bring in new directions and possibilities in areas where you want to create or join with others. I'm getting a lot of projects, a lot of creative expression, creativity, and I'm getting the message for you that you've been healing something, a part of yourself that kind of held you back, maybe through lack of confidence, not enough confidence or self-esteem or self-value or worth, that something is shifting in that. And so what I'm seeing coming up for you, some of you it's within a few days, some of you it's a few days to a month. It's almost like the light getting lighter and lighter and lighter. And it's interesting because I'm doing this after, I'm doing this in January, after the solstice. So things are getting lighter and lighter and light. And this is sunstone, which having to do with sunlight, self-value and worth and confidence. And this is about confidence in who you are, what you're about. And it's almost like a lid. Now, I don't know if some of you are doing some health routine, or are you working out or eating differently, but I am getting this vitality, or this, it's less frenetic energy. It's not nervous energy, but it's definitely bringing in more vitality, or more energy. You're going to have more energy to use, to utilize, to extend or expend, okay? I also get the beach around you, or water. Some of you could be traveling someplace where there's a lot of water, or a beach, canal, a lake that you're walking around. It's saying to be grounded. I'm getting the message to make sure that you're grounding your energy. You're anchoring, you're earthy. I don't know if you wear a lot of earth tone, but there's something about being earthy. Yeah, look at that. See, healing waters with the fox there. Being around water is really, really good for you. That's why I said the beach, the lake. Could be baths or aromatherapy bath, but this is bringing calm, healing water. Some of you could be working as a healer, or doing something. There's some healing modality that I feel more in your life at this time. 1111, yeah, it's like electrically. This is like you have some kind of electrical reserves, energetic reserves, that are being let go. Wow, what did I say about anchoring? You've got ground and center this energy, but then you've got seasonal harvest. Yeah, that's what's leading me, because I said I'm doing this after the solstice. There's something about seasons of change. It's seasonal with you. Now, whenever you're watching this video, it's a timeless reading. But if you're watching it now, I do see a lot of change between the spring and fall. So much change that you're going to have to keep grounding yourself. This is also telling me somehow you're tapping either into universal energy, or you're doing some health treatment, or something, energetic work, or you're doing something that's tapping into some kind of energy or energy reserve. This is telling you also to work energetically, work with the energy, dowsing, pendulum, muscle testing, Reiki, Qigong, Tai Chi, even dancing, or just working, channeling energy. Did I say Reiki? Energy work. Now, as I go further in the reading, it might show me, you might be getting this energy work on this dimension, this level, or with your healing guides or spirit team. What's being healed is your instinctual awareness, your instincts, your body. You're healing your body so that you're more resilient and instinctually aware. So this could be deep healing, that you start connecting more to your intuition. Your emotional body is healing enough that you're getting accurate answers or healing. So any form of healing for you right now is really great. And grounding and centering the expansion, the healing energy that's happening. Spirit is saying to work within cycles, work within the cycle. In other words, if you're resting more, that's okay. When you feel more active, work with your own cycles. I just heard your own biorhythms. Work with your own energy. This to some degree is about working with your own energy and claiming or reclaiming your energy. This could bring in better boundaries. I feel like there was a dissipation of energy or lethargy or lack, some kind of lack or limitation, some kind of energy that, energy dissipation. I feel like something was dissipating energetically with you. Okay, let's see what we got here. Look at that card. That is pretty powerful for you. Ground and center. Gardening, being outdoors, being in nature, very healing for you. It helps your energy. So Spirit wants you to focus on different forms of energy. What you eat, where you eat, how you eat. Are you sitting down? Are you relaxing? What kind of water are you drinking? Are you bathing? Are you sunbathing? Are you being in nature? You know, what are you doing that also restores the body, the whole body here? This is a lot to do with nature and connecting into your true nature, the body healing through certain foods and certain spiritual activities or principles or energetic work. So it would be really good for you. Yeah, see, you're sensitive. Look at this. Pisces energy. So this is about cleansing or clearing Pisces energy subconsciously, the collective. You could get affected by other people's energy, and there we go. Shine doesn't allow you to shine. So if you're feeling a bit dull, then it's time to cleanse and clear. What dims your light? What makes you feel less connected or less bright, less shiny, less clear, less clarity, less artistic? Some of you could be coming out of a kind of a, stagnation or like a writer's block or creative block due to energetic shifting. Because when we shift, it's like when we detox, when you do a detox, a cleanse, that stuff, you have to help it. That's the toxic stuff, just even from eating, what we call catabolizing or catabolization, breaking down, then, we have to eliminate it. So you're eliminating something, out of your life or your body, or you have been. You're eliminating what blocks the shine, what blocks your soul expression, what blocks your clarity. So you could be getting more clarity because you're clearing something up, or, energetically. So this could be environmental sensitivities. This could be online. So you want to be, and I've got to tell you, I'm getting a lot here too. I wasn't going to take more, but third house communication. So the message I'm getting for you is just be aware of what you're taking in, because you're sensitive. So if you're taking in too much dissonance energetically, what we call in the earth plane negativity, too much arguing, too much oppositional energy. Again, this could be coming from, I hate to say it, YouTube, social media. What are you reading? You're going to really have to be fierce about where you're putting your time, energy, and attention. So like the message I'm getting is watch what you're watching. Third house there, I hate to say it could be YouTube. It could be the socials, right? Insta, Facebook, X. What are you watching? What are you ingesting? Even late night something, late night movies or iPad, internet. I'm hearing internet. I'm seeing laptop. So you're at a very sensitive time right now because you are in this energetic shift, and you can see this here. It's like a cleansing and a clearing, but you're also opening up to either a higher vibrational energy, higher vibrational frequency. Something's changing in the quality of energy, and so you're really meant to pay attention to the cycles. Pay attention to the cycles you're finding yourself in. And also communicating, whether journaling or writing or speaking up more for yourself or what you're feeling. This is working with that third house, right? House of Gemini. It is working on the mind. Or, oh my God, just as I said that, look what you got. Quieting the mind. your spirit, is having you open up to a higher frequency or a higher living and healing level. Something is changing dimensionally, and you've got a 32-5 here. So this is really saying that right now it's time to support your energy, support your sensitivities. Use your sensitivity right now, your energetic sensitivity. Trust your sensitivity. Trust what you receive through your sensitivity, whether through the body, whether through intuition, inner knowing, a sensing, a gut knowing, a feeling. You're opening to trust this. And again, that's right under the healing water. So this is definitely talking about a healing and a shifting energetically through the emotional body and the intuitive aspect of you. So the interface between the emotional body, astral realm, and spirit realm, right? It's all spirit, it's all consciousness, but the astral realm works a lot with our emotions, right? It connects us to our hormones. You're going to connect in through the etheric, which brings you into hold on, I'm getting another message. Well, the body. There's a lot with the body and vitality here, and healing, and using the body, connecting into the body to receive your messages. Oh, wow, look at that powerful move. Your power is there through your energetic soul light. The power is there for you, right under the season. So if you really follow your own biorhythms, you follow what you're sensing or feeling, like even if somebody says, oh, you're too sensitive, or you should come or ask you to do something, you're like, wow, I'm really tapped out, I don't know if I should do that, or oh, I'm feeling a lot. Some of you, this is also about communicating your, oh my God, look at the bottom, we got to take that, feeling world. You feel the world very much. This group, you're either very, very in touch with your feelings, or you need to speak up or speak your feelings more, or be more in tune or in touch with your feelings on your own. What a message. Quiet the mind to feel what you're feeling. Don't just go through the mind and say, okay. This is definitely connecting into the feelings, connecting into the body. There's a lot of wisdom there. Your answers are feeling it out, quieting the mind. So this is, you've got third house here, which is communication, which has a lot to do with the mind, but you're being asked now to quiet the mind. That shifts your energy, quiet the mind to feel. Some of you are feeling too much in the world, and Spirit is saying, and your higher self is guiding and saying, look, you got to take a break. You got to pull back. You got to get in nature. You got to connect with something that is not overly focused on worldly events or feeling too much of what's going on in the world. Okay, let's see, messages. Wow, okay. Let's see what that is that came out. All right, look at that. Full moon, it's time to release negativity. So whether this is thoughts, if you have thoughts that go round and round in your mind, something you're watching, you're reading, right now it's not good for you to be open, and your dreams need a practical plan. Yeah, so Spirit is wanting you to focus more on your dreams, your goals, what it is that you want to do, or what's healthy for you, what's energizing, what brings vitality, what connects you to your own spirit, what renews you, and less on outer or worldly concerns. This is a lot about I just heard world events. So I don't know if some of you are focusing too much on what's going on in the world. Spirit is saying don't overly focus on what you can't control. So it's not saying go in a monastery, but definitely is saying you need to clear some level of negativity, some kind of cleansing, Reiki, energy work, healing. Pisces is also an energetic healing. That brings energetic healing through the subconscious or unconscious, healing through meditative states. Wow, okay. Beautiful soul light. Okay, let's see what we've got here. I just heard, are you ready? Okay, so we have the 3 of Pentacles here. Yeah, it's a process. So let's see what more comes out. But you've got a process here. I just heard feeling my way through my feelings, understanding my feelings. And then we have the Six of Wands, the Emperor, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so you're definitely, either you know this and this is just a confirmation for you, or you need to understand this more. This is about, for you, understanding your energetics, what's too much for you. This could bring in boundaries, and this can bring in that it's okay to say, hey, I can't do this right now, or I can't talk about this, or I can't watch this right now, or I'm going to do what I can where I can. I'm going to help others in the way that I best can. And what I'm hearing is this is a work in progress. This is like your mental, emotional, energetic hygiene, right? It's like, okay, if you're worrying or you have circular thoughts, you're in this loop, get out of the head and get into the body. Get into your feeling nature. Get into the intuition, your gut knowing, and trust that. But this definitely is saying something is affecting you in a worldly way. And it could be in your environment as well, is what I'm hearing. So this, whatever is affecting you, you need to have different boundaries around it. And that's where your power is, your power source. And again, this is going to put you in touch also with a deeper belief and faith in your spiritual practice and in appreciation and celebration of how you came in. Your sensitivity for you is, I just heard it's a godsend. It's something, it's a gift. So however you are on your path, your path to destiny, this is now something very important for you to integrate and use. Now, some of you might be called with the Emperor here in Aries and then Six of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. You could be creating or building something and it's just taking a bit longer. You want to pierce through some veil in the world. You're meant to pierce through some kind of barrier or limitation, right? And whatever this negativity or overdensity is, it could be holding you back, whether it's something you're watching, ingesting, or taking in, or something in your environment. It could be circumstantial, right? It could be your job. Could be where you're at the office. So you've got to let go of trying to help or control with that and open up to the greater energies that are at play in the world and on the earth and the universe, right? And so because you're going to be asked to create a practical plan, Three of Pentacles, a plan for a project, a life change, a circumstance change, a job change. This plan fits in with the bigger vision, Soulite. This fits in with the bigger world vision of where things are going. So you need this plan. Three of Pentacles is gradual progress, but it is a plan. It's step by step. Knight of Pentacles, step by step. So you're finding your way, and it might be a new way, or you might be just affirming, confirming, and appreciating the sensitivity that you have, and nurturing and taking care of your energy. I don't see cutting off here. I see boundaries, but if anything, I see more opening up. I just see you having different boundaries is what I'm shown. It's like you're protective of your energy, or you're seeing your energy as sacred. And as such, you're taking care of your energy. You're taking better care of your energy. You're taking better care of your energetic resources. Your business is a form of energy, right? So whatever you're creating in the world or putting out, that is part of you. That's part of your energy. So to go pierce through these existing barriers or structures, you need to be sensitive to yourself as an energetic being, the energetics of you, right? The electromagnetic fields that are you, okay? Wow, I hope that makes sense for you. That it's kind of interesting. It's a little diffuse, nebulous, but then also in some areas it's very exacting. And I almost feel like whatever you're coming out of perhaps with a new level of understanding and a new level of success, a new level of strength, of belief, of trust, of confidence. So you can go on. It's like I hear this group saying, yeah, I'll do that. But first I need to tune in, or I need to reflect, or I need to bring it into my intuition, or I'm going to rest first before I do this. You know, it could be even like going on a holiday with someone, right? Friends or family or children, whomever, right? Or your partner, you're getting ready to go. And then they're like, oh, I really want to leave at 6. And you really feel 7. And you just say, no, let's do 7. And then the reason why something amazing happens at 6:30 and you would have missed it. Or you find out there was a bunch of traffic, but it's cleared up by 7. You know, or there was an accident on the road, or let's say you have a little pet, a little dog or cat, and the pet sitter, because you couldn't get there soon enough, right? Or you had to take the dog for, I don't know what it is, but it's one of those kinds of situations. I feel like there's a realignment to your own sacred energetic flow at this time. And I think that's going to be your Soul Insights mantra. I'm aligning and attuning to my own sacred energetic flow. And you could do that for anything: abundance, healing, health, power, empowerment, creativity, manifesting. This is about getting into your own energetic flow. All right, beautiful soul light. Well, if you feel a resonance to this reading, I'd love if you would like it, subscribe, share the video reading, anybody that you feel could benefit by the messages here. And hype it if you really feel like you liked it. And I think that's it. Anyway, how we connect, I appreciate you. I value you. And if you feel a resonance, you have something you want to communicate, you can always leave me a comment. Lots of love, light, and energetic abundance.